Hi everyone, this is Radul Live, and as usual we're on location today at Rudhi Me Too Mixed here in Dagoretti, Gashui, and we were supposed to do the interview live here on the pitch, but it's July, so let's go indoors. Wow, this weather. So we go indoors. Yes, as we mentioned, we have to come indoors because the weather in July is not favorable. But it's okay. It's the conversation you want to listen to. So allow me to introduce our guests for today on Radul Live. Eric Moses Mbuthia, aka Musa. He's the CEO of SamWest Blackboots FC. And you have to explain that just now. Then we have prolific striker Francis Matekwa, Otanga. What your nickname is?
Matenje.
Yeah. He's here on the pitch. Matenje. And then Fredrick Ngigi, who is the midfielder for SamWest Blackboots FC. Engine. Is somebody engine?
Yeah, engine.
He's the one who drives the whole team, right?
Yes.
You don't know where. No, in every club, the person who scores the goal gets all the praise. They forget that there's an engine that drives the rest of the team. But Eric, Musa, today I'll call you Musa.
Yes.
First of all, explain that name because it is such a mouthful. SamWest Blackboots FC.
Yes, SamWest Blackboots FC is a community-based club based here in Gashui, It was officially registered as a CBO in the year 2021.
Oh, so it's a new club?
It's not actually a new. I am explaining why we changed.
Oh, why you changed the name?
Yeah. In the year 2020, we pursued sponsorship for our club because we were challenged financially at that
like
time.
Most clubs.
Yeah. So we pursued. I personally pursued the owner of SamWest Distributors Limited. It is located here in Kawangware, Mr. Samuel Jogona, who happens to be now our patron. It took it took a year or so because we met while transacting land businesses, because I'm also involved in land businesses, properties business. So he embraced the idea with time. He didn't know much about football, but after a while persistently telling him of the benefit of football, he came in and supported the team from county level. And now we are in Division 2, FKF Division 2. So during that time, in 2021, we decided to honor him as a community. We met as a community and said, we want to honor this man because of the support he has been giving us. Initially, the team has been in existence for so long, even before Fredrick was born. It was
wow!
Yeah, it was in existence. Yeah.
23?
Yeah.
The club is older than that?
Yeah, since 1976.
What?
It was known as Gashui Blackboots FC. Yeah, it has been in existence for such a long time. And then 2021 is when the committee came together to honor this man who has been supporting us and committed to fully support us in any way he can. So he honored the first name as regards to his company, SamWest. That's why we have SamWest Blackboots FC.
Yes. You've explained the Let me talk to some of these players, because for me the superstars of football are the players. Ask the managers the ones who let them down in this game. But respect to the players. I'll start with you first,
Francis Matekwa.
I want the nickname.
Matenje.
Matenje.
Yeah.
How did you start playing football? And how old are you?
I'm 25 years old.
You're 25?
Yeah.
So you still have many years in football. If you stay fit, you better stay fit.
Yeah.
How did you start playing football professionally?
Okay, mi safari yangu ya jana haijakuwa rahisi. Nianza nikiwa myang. After kumaliza high school.
How old is young? 5, 8, 10?
I think 12, 13, hapo sana nipo nianza kucheza ball. Hapo sana nipo nijua niko na talent naweza cheza ball. Through support ya bodangu hadi sasa. So jana haijakuwa rahisi. Nimeanzia Gogo, nimecheza Black Stars, Gogo Boys.
Kibera?
Yeah. Black Stars. Challenges zikakuja kidogo hivi. Through Musa ndo nikajoin SamWest Blackboots cause ni timu ya mtaa. Nataka bado timu ya mtaa icheze hadi Premier League.
He poached you.
Yeah.
Of course.
Fredrick or Freddy, Ngigi.
Yeah.
How did you start playing football? When? And how did you decide to make it professional? Not just because everyone claims to play football.
Mimi nilianza kucheza football nikiwa myanga. Nikiwa like 8 years old. So
School,
yeah, tukiwa shule. So sikuwa juzi ndo nimeanza kuplay football. Like inaweza kuwa kazi pia. So tulikuwa tunacheza tu ni kujibamba. So juzi tumeanza kuplay, inaweza kuwa business, unaweza pata exposure, unaweza cheza pia Premier League ya Kenya ukiwa serious through football. So nikaanza kuchukua ukiwa serious. Na pia inaweza saidia pia familia yangu. Juu saizi ndio tunategemea football, tunapata pesa ya nini ya kujisaidia through football sasa. Tuko na sponsor tusaidia. So no.
And that's how you got into football. I noticed, Musa, you're very organized as a club in terms of what you've done on social media, in terms of sharing your flyers, letting your fans know what to do. Where have you learned that to take it to the next level? Because I've noticed in Kenya, a lot of people, it's not something you take seriously, but you've decided you're taking this thing seriously, and you want to take this club to the Premier League.
Yes.
What made you think that this is something that I can put my focus and energy in? You also have a football background.
Yes, I have a football background. I started as a small kid in Maisa League. We were being nurtured there in the sides of Babadogo, 44, Githurai. In fact, we played with Francis Kahata, the same Maisa League. We played with him. But unfortunately, I got an injury, and I didn't recover much after that. So I veered away from football much, but I didn't stop engaging in the gift that God had given me. So as a club, we decided, let's come together, let's have an organized team. We devised a constitution, we set up the structure of the team, we set up the whole team, the rules and regulation of the team, and also the players, the conduct which the player ought to conduct themselves in, and we gave them the vision that we have. We want to be amongst the best of the best, if not the best. So we are focused, and most of all, this community is a footballing community since a long time ago, in the year 1976. So that passion is in this community, and we instill that in the players, so they give their best, and we focus on reaching the top.
And this professionalism, it's seen you rise through the leagues.
Yes.
What are your targets?
Our target is eventually to get to the Premier League, KPL, and also even internationally participate in the CAF League. That's our main focus. And tactically, we focus each league at a time, each season at a time. Now we are in Division 2, FKF Division 2 Eastern Zone. So we are focusing on getting promoted in this league so that we can advance to the next one.
And how is it going so far? How is the season going so far?
Currently we are number 5. We had a bit of challenges. There is a streak of draws, and we have lost some matches, so it has been also challenging in that regard. But recently also, the last match we won, so we are upbeat. We will get back into our winning ways and also clinch that league.
You seem to have a very professional attitude, which I admire. Do you have a whole team of officials, and are you able to pay them, or they just contribute their time? How does that work?
Yeah, we have a whole team. We have a whole team set up. Even the patron is part of it as the head. Then we have also the main office, which is the treasurer, the chairman, and also I as the CEO. And then we have the technical director, the team manager, and then we have now the assistants, team manager, the director, and the technical bench. We have currently, we decided we sacrifice ourselves because we are passionate of the sports. Even patron asked us specifically, right now let us sacrifice, let's give the best to these young men, let them be rewarded for the time being and us to wait. If we get to a higher league and also we get other resources, we will include the office as part of the payroll.
Who can get. But for now, at least Matekwa and Fredrick.
Yes.
How does it feel to be in a professionally run club? Because it's not common in Kenya, especially in the lower leagues. Or rather, not in the Premier League. You're not in a low league. You're hapo katikati. But how does it feel for you to be able to focus on your football and not have to think every day, I still have to go and hustle, I still have to, what does it mean to you to have this professional support behind you and the sponsorship of SamWest?
Okay, kitu ya kwanza ningependa kwanza kusema thanks kwa patron wetu kwa sababu ametusaidia sana, ametusaidia ka team na sisi tunajipush na tumrate down. So timu yetu iko na nini poa, iko na management poa, kuna coach, kuna structure venye iko sawa, wanajaribu venye watu to help ndio tuweze nini kureach goal yetu. So kitu kingine nitapenda kusema hii football inatuepusha na vitu mingi sana. Ukiangalia kitu kama drugs crime, so itafika mahali hauwezi pata hiyo time ya kuingia kwa drugs ama kwa crime, because unajua at the end of the day unafaa kuingia kwa training, so kutoka training hauna hata hiyo time ya kwenda kwa hizo mambo ya drugs ama nini. So yani bado inatupe hadi living bado, so ndo maana tunaitilia maanani hivyo.
Freddy, you feel the same way? I can see you nodding. Ama he's your senior, you have to agree.
Yeah, kwa hivyo tu tunaenjoy sana juu through this football saizi tunaana na saizi tunaweza kujisaidia hata ni familia yetu kiasi. Tuko na strategy poa sana. Tuko na coach amecheza pia Gor Mahia, Christopher Ekesa. Yeah, coach wetu. Yeah.
Ekesa is your coach?
Yeah. Is the head coach.
Coach. Tuko na pia my coach as my uncle. Pia amecheza futa hapa kwa hii team. So mimi huangalia. Nafurahia sana. Pia tuko na office wako very organized. Kuna kina Trash, chairman, CEO. Watu wanakuwa wamejipanga poa. So team ina run smoothly. Hakuna mambo sijui kusumbukana. Kama ni salary unapata in time. Kama ni nayo na zoezi unajua unafaa wengine in time. Team size iko sawa sana. Hakuna mambo na stress.
Right now when you play, because your home games are played here at Rugby 2 mixed secondary school, do you charge your fans to come in or they just come and watch for free? Right now, are you able to charge them?
Currently, we are not charging, but those plans are in the pipeline. We have engaged the administration of the school, so that we have an organized way of getting into in the field, and also the fans to have a share in supporting the players, the team. That is in the pipeline, and we will actualize it in the near future.
Yeah, because first you have to build that that rapport, and the fans have to know who you are, come and watch you, come and love you. Then you can tell them, Aka 50 people, you're coming to watch a professional. You're professionals,
Sure.
Working, it's also kazi. Before you, but as long as the crowds come, it makes sense for the sponsor.
Exactly.
Do you have big crowds during your games? And I'll make sure we come back, at least the crew will come back and watch one of your games.
Yeah, we have.
The community comes.
Yeah, the community comes in large numbers, we thank them for the support, and each day we are getting new fans also. We ought to also appreciate you for now and again also publicizing our games. So
you don't give me a choice. Send me flowers, flyers, post. No, but it's fine, you know.
We thank you so much.
The little you can do to promote your clubs.
Sure.
In fact, you said I'm a fan, so I want you to first give me my jersey. I want to see my jersey as we go to break. After break, I will ask you what other support you need and how we can, what your hopes and dreams are for this club.
Wonderful.
So right now, if I can grab my jersey myself. You give me a jersey. I'm a new fan. I'm a new signing.
New signing.
And I hope it fits.
It sure does.
And then I will model it and I'll tell people to come and support this club.
Sure.
Because people ask, how can we support Kenyan football?
We have a new signing.
We all wear clothes.
The best.
CR 14. Umana. My cameraman is jealous. Just eat your jealousy or you buy your own. SamWest Distributors, the home of variety.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do a signing for SamWest Blackboots FC. We're going to take a short break. And then when we come back, I want to hear about their hopes and dreams, and I want to hear about how much more we can do to support what it is you do. So don't go away, guys. We are live at the Me Too Mixed Secondary School, where SamWest Blackboots FC train. We were supposed to do this interview on the pitch, but it is July and it is raining. But we'll see you after the break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. This is Radul Live. We are at the Me Too Mixed Secondary School. This area is called Gashui.
Yeah, Gashui.
Gashui.
Yeah.
He told me Dagoretti. Aki, we drove and drove. It's far. I think we're still in Dagoretti. We were hoping to do this interview on the pitch, but unfortunately the weather is very unfavorable today. But we will see whether we can come back when there's a game and get some nice footage for you. I'm of course here with Eric Musa Mbuthia, the CEO of SamWest Blackboots FC, Francis Matekwa Madenje, who is a sharpshooter, and Freddy Ngigi, the midfielder, the engine of the team. Now, we've been introduced to the team, but I'm sure, Musa, there are challenges. There are challenges with every club, there are challenges with football as a whole in this country. What are some of the main challenges you face?
I can say one of the main challenges we have faced as a team is finances. Finances, it has been there. And as I've explained, there is a time we are almost being disgruntled and we are moving out of participation in the league. But SamWest came in, he has substantially assisted, but it is always welcome to have also other support, even the government. The government should come in and support us. And one of the avenue, and I have also relayed to you, is the directive to have that tax exemption. That tax exemption for companies like SamWest Distributor that supports sports. And I want to thank...
But you know that thing is there in the law.
Yeah, it's there in the law.
It's in the law, but I hear the conditions are...
Yeah, the conditions
are not friendly.
Yeah. But we will actually, I want to thank the Honorable CS Ababu Namwamba for the response that he responded to us. He said he will give us the utmost consideration after we have fulfilled the regulation laid down in the Sports Act 2013, which we are about to conclude, we are about to finish. And we thank the government for such an initiative, and also other corporates to come in and support football. So
new return from the government, yes, they make it easier for corporates to come in and sponsor you, but give us the infrastructure.
Yeah.
Because I have seen that pitch outside.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, thank you very much to Rudhimi to
Yeah.
Mixed Secondary School for allowing you to train here and to host your home games. But that pitch, maybe, Francis, that pitch it's an injury waiting to happen, you know, some of the challenges you go through.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, kitu ya kwanza, challenge ya kwanza ni hiyo field. So ukiangalia kama for the past kitu kama miezi 2 miezi 3 tulikuwa tunachezea games zetu hapa home because field ilikuwa imejaa maji, so drainage yake ilikuwa mbaya, so inafika mahali mpaka saa kama tuna haya field ya kutrain games za home, which ni advantage kaka kwetu. Tukicheza home tunapata points, tunapata mafans, tunapata support, so inafika mahali mpaka tunaenda tuna haya field hadi ya kutrain ya kucheza game, so inakuwa easy.
Exactly. I'm sure it's also because you've moved to live in this area, so that it's easier to come. Freddie, that pitch, I mean, you mentioned you stopped your career because of an injury. Are you afraid of that? Because me, when I look at that pitch, I'm like, one fall, one proper fall, and you've lost a leg.
Sure. Zangu zinakuwa ziko na challenge mob sana. Sio hii tu, huku area hakuna field yani. Unaweza sema unaweza chezea game fit. Ground zote zinakaa zimeharibika. So gava pia kiweza angalia hapo. Yatengeneza taka tu ni uwanja moja kwa community taka ni moja. Stadium zinakuwa at least vijana tunaweza kujiinua. Si kila time vijana tunalia hakuna uwanja, na tuko na government. So pia government kiweza angalia hapo. Tunaweza shukuru sana.
I think they should, through the Ministry of Education, the Sports Ministry and Ministry of Education should work together to give the schools good grounds. So even if the schools are hosting you, at least you have grass, you have something that is looked after.
Sure.
Because infrastructure, and then somewhere for the fans to sit.
Yes, the benches.
You know?
I wanted to mention that. And also what you have mentioned, the school. There is the relationship with the community. There are some challenges. As we are blessed, the administration of this school has allowed us. But you hear some other schools in communities, they have restricted that access to that ground. And you find that community, it's the only ground they can access. So it is also an urge to the schools, also to embrace the community in order to develop those talents. And what we have done here in Rodimito, we want to thank also the principal, Mr. Dairo, who has been so kind to us. And that is a step forward, even for development of football.
Yes, because you can even get some players who play at that school. So that every club and school, there's a partnership. So that the talent also doesn't fade away.
Exactly.
Ukimaliza shule, there's somewhere you can go immediately.
Exactly.
At least for school. What other challenges do you face at the moment? Because I know you do get paid, but we see the difference between your pay, the difference between, I'm sure you support those Arsenals, Man United. You hear what those footballers earn, you know. You guys should be living nice, comfortable lives. So what are your hopes and dreams?
So dream yangu kwanza nataka kuchezea timu ya FC Leopard. Hiyo ndio dream niko nayo kwanza hapa Kenya. FC Leopard.
Nyumbani ni wapi?
Kakamega.
That is a rhetorical question.
And to make sure nikichezea Ingwe lazima tutabeba cup. Kenya Premier League lazima tutabeba. Afu Europe mimi ni fan sana wa Haaland. Napenda sana Haaland.
Man City.
Yeah, Man City.
Watoto.
Hautaki deal ya Arsenal. Hautaki deal.
Dan Shikanda is my friend. Shikanda, there's a striker around right here.
Sure.
Come and scout in these areas. Freddie, what are your hopes and dreams?
Dream yangu pia mimi ni kucheza Premier hapa Kenya. Na pia kucheza timu moja kubwa, nataka Singa, nataka ni Spain pia. Tunaweza shukuru sana kucheza nini huko. Hiyo ndio dream yangu. Na pia hapa pia hii area artist niona kama vijana wawili wametoka wameenda mcheza hata kama Premier League au hii area hii timu yetu. Lakini tumetoa Pajo ni wa hii area. Ni wanagulet
Dennis Nganga.
Yeah, Dennis Nganga.
It's from here.
Yeah, it's from this area.
So Cargo also
Cargo. Even Cargo.
Yeah, Cargo.
So just hapa hivyo. Tunafurahia sana.
They give you hope, They inspire.
Yeah, tunaangalia tunasema pia sisi bora unaweza cheza hapo juu. Songa tunajiamini. Unaweza cheza hapo juu. Unajua kuna talent. Unaweza cheza ball.
By the way, Kenya, do you get frustrated sometimes because the talent is not lacking in this country?
Sure.
It's just that pathway to get to
exactly.
the next level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a challenge that has been perennial, and we are hoping for the best in the near future. We hope for the best for the football industry. Also the leadership, to be a leadership of integrity, a leadership concerned with the players. I like what Honorable Ababu Namwamba said, that this player is a goose, the golden goose. He's the one who lays the egg.
Ababu needs to stop talking and start acting.
So if it actualizes and we have leadership that benefits the players, we have them well paid and we have them exposed even internationally. So you'll find like this young man. This young man, I picture him in Arsenal. If he gets a signing in Arsenal, for sure they will win the league.
They'll show you.
They will win the league. He has an acute sense of that goal. He's a lethal weapon on front of the goal. So I see the exposure is lacking somehow. And you find in the grassroots so many talented players. Why aren't they at the top? Why aren't they at the top? Why is it taking so long for them to get those international opportunities? So it has been a challenge. So we urge us as leader in football, we serve this nation, we serve the young men, and we nurture their talent and expose them and them to actualize their dreams.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost depressing, because it's like if you're in another country, even West Africa, they do so much. If you're in another country, you'd already be at least in maybe France Division 2, you know, beginning to get into the big leagues. But Kenya, this country of ours, do you face challenges like diet? Because I look at you and yes, you're strong, but if you want a proper, healthy, high maybe protein or carb diet, it's not cheap.
Yeah, sure.
It is also expensive.
Sure.
Yeah. Do you have anyone who guides the team on what you should eat as a midfielder? I hear they eat differently, depending on the position you play and the strength you need.
Yeah. I can't say we have reached that level, but I want to commend the head coach of SamWest, Christopher Wekesa, the legend. He specifically advises them what to take. He gives them the history of what they used to do in each level. So he has been godsend, because he came in at the right time when we got the sponsorship and with the experience. And he advises them on what to take, the nutrition to undertake. But we haven't reached that level where we have a nutritionist as a top
because it's important. It's important. But nowadays, make use of Google and understand it's not even that expensive, because some of our local vegetables are very good nutrients. Sure. You don't have to eat those what are they? Those fancy things, broccoli,
Sure.
But it contributes to your form and your energy and take me through, Freddie. Take me through a match day. What does a match day look like for you?
A match day nakuanga tu
from the time you wake up.
Yeah, kuamka nakuanga at least kwa first we tunadoze mapema.
Mapema ni saa ngapi?
Kitu saa 3 saa 2 unafaa kusha doze. Kuamka ni hapo around 9. You take your heavy breakfast, unakula vizuri.
Unakula nini?
Apikata kani mayai yako hapo, ugali yako.
Ugali?
At least tupate hiyo energy ya kukaa kucheza game. So at least tuna take more water kabla kukaa kucheza game. Ndio tunapatananga around I think 1. So unafaa kushabonya from 9. No, at least hiyo food iko isha digest kwa food. At least upate more energy kucheza kwa game kabla game ianze. So tunapatananga hapa around 1. Kila msana huwa na kama akiwa na psyche yake. So tu kazi inakuwa tumebakia ni kupiga tu shughuli, ni kupiga win.
Match day,
kitu ya kwanza inazanga kitu kama 2 ama 3 days before, so lazima kuwe focused. So venye tu Freddy, venye midfielder maestro venye amesema mwenzangu, unaamka mapema. Nini hizo food una dish Unakuwa
Ugali.
set. Ugali mayai.
You're from Kakamega. Si ingoho.
Hiyo ni ya nyumbani. Ukiwa nyumbani utakula ingoho. So hapa rahisi naingia kwa field. Unakuwa set.
Does it you're mentioning that you have a game coming up, but there've been requests to move them. Does that unsettle that the fact that the fixtures are not standard and they keep changing? Does that stress you in any way or affect you mentally? Because like now I can tell you English Premier League season 23-24 fixtures are out.
Yes.
And the only way they'll change is depending how far you go in Champions League or FA Cup or something. Here, some clubs don't even know who they're playing next weekend, you know? And I don't think it's that difficult, but it can affect you mentally because you have to prepare differently.
I'll give you even, in fact, a recent scenario. There was a game, it was scheduled for Sunday, and then we got a change. The Kariobangi Shark one, youth, we got a change of venue, we got a change of the day. And that notification came on Friday, and we have a game. That game is supposed to be Saturday. It was on Sunday, it was brought to Saturday. Can you imagine you have already have the coaches have their program on Sunday, but now you are forced to reschedule, and you're told that is what has been decided and what has been relayed. And it came at around 12 noon that Friday. I remember that because I am the one who deals with the correspondence. So it's a huge challenge. And you also notice even other teams, the changes and the organization, it's a bit of challenge. Okay, I can say maybe the FKF part, there is an office or being overwhelmed by the fixture. But I would recommend even they have a fixture secretary.
Yes.
He just specializes on the fixtures so that it doesn't bring that disorientation to the teams and there will be proper organization.
They have a competitions, and I don't know what they call him. He has a title there, something on competitions. But the fact that the FKF wants to manage all, I think there are 5 tiers of leagues, some have zone A, zone B. I think that is when the overwhelming comes in.
Exactly.
I wish, and I'm not going to put you on the spot because you're answerable to that federation, that they would still let a body like KPL manage the league, for instance, the Premier League. And then they allow these private bodies to run them professionally, and the FKF just governs. But now when FKF wants to do every little thing, you can't. It's too much work managing 5 leagues. So anyway, those are other domains. I won't get you into domains. They'll start calling you, ulifanya nini, ulisema nini. No, it's Radul saying, it's not them. But anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you for coming on the show. I'm hoping that another day when the weather is better, and before we even air this show, you guys want to know that we come and shoot your game so that we can see some of you in action. Because I would have loved to see you in action, but the weather is the boss.
It's July.
The weather is the boss. But I want to say thank you. Do you have any parting shot? And I'll ask you all both for parting shot. For anyone who wants to get into football, or for your hopes and dreams, anything you want to say as we wind up. Let me start with you.
Sasa mi niko na YouTube channel yangu hapo.
Hey.
Matekwa Francis. Yeah, Matekwa Francis, ukinini hapo tu una subscribe hapo.
You'll send me the link.
Ni hiyo tu ningependa kusema shukrani kwa kutuhost kwa show yako. Na management pia na uko welcome hata siku zingine bado.
For the game. You told me I have to come back for a game. That is a debt.
Wonderful.
Where will I wear my kit?
Yes.
It's not for a game.
Yes.
So that is a must. But I'll take the details of your YouTube channel. Those are ways that we can support our footballers back.
Exactly.
People think you have to do something big.
Sure,
No.
that's it.
Buy a jersey. Link, watch his YouTube. Come and watch the game. Right now they're still free. After a while I'll be at the gate charging you, even if it's 20, 50 bob, you know? Freddy, parting shots.
Mimi chenye naweza sema ni tuingie hapo tu YouTube to support Matenje. It's one of our own. We help him grow. Pia at least apate hiyo nini exposure. Aende ajisaidie pia na ndo come back to the society pia tusaidie. Sema ninasema tuingie hapo Facebook, atakani hapo YouTube tumsaidie.
What content do you put? Football. So
Yeah. Only
just
football.
play.
Yeah.
Well, my whole crew, you have to make sure you subscribe. Nasikia, to Matenje's channel.
Yeah.
Eh?
Support Matenje.
Do you appear on his channel? Ama is mean. He's the only superstar.
Bado ija nini.
Ndo nimefungua
Oh, juzi.
2 weeks hivi.
Fungua hata Instagram, hata TikTok. Yeah? Just expand on these things, by the way. And I like the way you run your social media. SamBoots, Blackboots FC, very professionally run media, social media. But encourage even all the players.
Yeah,
I like
all
that
the
he's on
players.
YouTube.
Yeah, I also told him because you have that
Platform already.
Yeah,
Yes.
you are amongst the preferred players to feature in this.
But all individual players must get
they
on
must,
social media.
They should.
Put yourself training. Put your
Sure.
match day information. So it's not just Radul posting flyers. It's everyone.
Yeah, sure.
Parting shots.
I can say I'm so much grateful for this opportunity, and I want to commend the whole fraternity of football. Let's give our best, the fans, the players, the management, and also those involved in this sport, great sport of ours. I want also to say that it gives me great joy to see young men engage in positive activity like football. So I want to encourage the young men all over the country, and whoever has this passion, pursue it to the best level you can and put God first. Me personally, my calling is evangelism, and I consider myself a sports evangelist. I'm a sports evangelist, and even this platform of young men playing football, I get to gather them together, and then I speak a word to them of blessing. So it is a great platform, and also such an opportunity to be connected to a great sports personality. I'm grateful. You can follow my page, Eric Musa Evangelistic Association. I'm there, and also I specialize in sports evangelism. So I'm very grateful.
Thank you, Musa. You do a fantastic job. And I
you.
don't even need to tell you keep sending those flyers, because you send them anyway. but thank you for hosting. Thank you for hosting us. Thank you to Ruthie Me Too. Ruthie Me Too Mixed Secondary School for hosting us, and SamWest Blackboots FC. By the way, I put their flyers up every weekend. Please make sure you come for their games if you're in this area. And for any corporates who are watching, who want to support this club, please do. SamWest, what do they distribute? Yeah,
they deal in foodstuff and household products. We have unga. That's why we are referred as Team ya Unga. They distribute. We have our own unga, SamWest. It's now being marketed nationally, but it hasn't peaked yet. But we are getting there. So. Yeah, it deals with foodstuff, sugar, cleaning.
Guys, support all corporates who support clubs. That's another way to support football. Sure. We all take sugar, we all take unga, we all take these things. Buy from SamWest because the money goes for a good cause. But thank you so much for the interview today, and thank you so much for coming on Radul Live. Thank you guys for watching Radul Live, and we will see you again next week on the show. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.